Hey, everybody. It's your girl, Tiffany. Sincerely, Tiffany, Auntie Tiffany, whichever one you want to call me. I hope you all are doing well on this Friday evening. I had the day off today. Y'all know I work down at the Walmart, but I had the day off today, so I'm just chilling. But I just wanted to come on here to talk a little bit with you, especially to my ladies, um, about waiting on God and about being obedient, you know, and just knowing when God says no to something, or knowing when God says to put something down, put it down. Um, I say this because I so I had took a trip about 2 weeks ago. I went to Houston, Texas. Shout out to Houston, Texas. I had an amazing time. I went on a solo trip by myself, which I never thought I would do, especially after my situation. I was in a narcissistic relationship, and I will get into that later. But anyway, so I was just thinking about how far I've came since everything went downhill for me. And I was just thinking to myself, like, if I would have just listened to God and, paid attention to all the red flags that were there, and when God was knocking and trying to get my attention, I just completely ignored it. And I was thinking to myself, like, if I would have just obeyed and did what I had to do and not have ignored all of those red flags as well as the light pink ones, where would I be? And then I'm like, on the flip side, it might sound crazy. On the flip side, I'm kind of happy it happened like that, because, just being, I would have to tell you, I would have to go into debt and with the story, but I'm kind of glad it happened like that. I'm kind of glad God got a hold of me and sat me down the way he did, because it taught me a lot about myself, and I was able to discover strengths that I have that I didn't even know I had. But at the same time, it was very hard. It was hurtful. And that's something that, going through narcissistic abuse and being evicted, and a whole lot happened. A whole lot happened. I would have to, like I said, that would have to be in another video. But going through something like that, and I would never want anything like that to happen to anybody. And I would never want anybody else to have to experience the things that I experienced within the last 2 years that has landed me here in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina. So I just want to tell somebody that God knows exactly what he's doing at all times, y'all. Especially to my ladies. Ladies, I love you, ladies. I love you. Each and every one of you. I don't even care if I don't know you. I love you, and I want the best for you. And I just want to let you ladies know, please pay attention to those red flags, and know when God is talking to you. Know when God is saying, let it go. Put it down. Walk away. Just pay attention, to what he's trying to tell you, and pay attention to people. When people show you who they are, you got to believe them the first time. Somebody told me that a long time ago, and I didn't really understand it. But I understand it now, honey. I understand it now. So, yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just say a little something to y'all. I don't really get a chance to come on here like I want to, but I need to start, because I need to really, really, really tell my story, because I know somebody needs my story. Somebody needs to hear it. And somebody needs to know that there is life after narcissistic abuse. Period. Okay? I'm proof. But like I said, I'll get into that a little later. Anyway, I love you guys with everything in me. I love you guys with the love of Christ. I hope you guys are well, and I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing weekend. All right. And like I said, ladies, gentlemen, brothers, sisters, kings, queens, pay attention to those red flags, and know when God is telling you to put something down. When he say put it down, put it down. I love you guys. Mwah. Have an amazing weekend.